Hi Stella, this is landmarks in VFX between 2010 and 2013. To illustrate my first point is Real Steel, which is set in 2020 where robots have replaced humans in the boxing ring. Father and son take an old good-for-nothing robot to the big leagues to compete against the best. Digital Domain, with Eric Nash as their visual effects supervisor, who also overseen iRobot, took on this VFX challenge. Their main challenge was integrating CGI with live action, which had been done multiple times before but never to this high standard, with their work being nominated for Best Visual Effects at the Academy Awards. So, who are Digital Domain and Eric Nash? Digital Domain was founded by James Cameron along with others and started producing visual effects in 1993. They went on to work on the likes of Titanic, Oblivion, Deadpool, and over 100 others. Like most mid tier VFX studios, they ran into financial difficulty. I'll touch on this again soon, and went bankrupt in 2013, but was bought by a Hong Kong business, with them still working on VFX projects like films, TV, ads, and video games to this day. Eric Nash is a well known visual effects supervisor with a career spanning 3 decades, having worked on at Digital Domain from 1994 to 2013, with a small break in the middle between 2007 and 2009 to work as a cinematographer at DreamWorks Animation. So, how did they achieve the CGI with live action in Real Steel? They started with fight actors who choreographed the fight, who were wearing motion capture suits for reference, and with that footage, they were able to create a video game quality fight, replacing the actors with CGI robots, which is their visual camera, which allowed the director and camera operator to see the robots on set. And finally, it goes back to Digital Domain's production house, which they were able to produce high quality robots with better lighting as well as rendering and compositing to complete the finished shot. Moving on to Life of Pi. Life of Pi is a 2012 film about a 16-year-old story on how he survived a shipwreck adrift on the Pacific Ocean with a Bengal tiger on board his lifeboat. The VFX company Rhythm and Hughes and their VFX supervisor Bill Westenhofer took on the task of creating a lifelike Bengal tiger. They done this by spending time with one on set, and they were able to see how it moved and reacted in certain situations, and actually ended up using 23 shots of the real tiger in the film, which made it even more important to make the CGI one look as real as possible so the audience couldn't tell the difference. Some of these scenes took between 3 and 6 months to make, and Bill Westenhofer said the hardest was the flying fish scene. They used a piece of software called Massive, which gave each CGI fish a little brain, which allowed them to create this randomness of flying fish flying over, onto, or hitting the side of the boat. So there was thousands of fish flying on top of and interacting with water sources, which were made in a completely different package, which was a huge challenge. Rhythm and Hughes filed for bankruptcy in 2013, just 3 months after Life of Pi was released. When Bill Westenhofer went to collect the award for the best VFX in the category for Life of Pi, he got cut off short as the industry just didn't want to know what struggles the VFX side of the industry had, and Jaws music started playing to get him off the stage and stop talking about it.
My mom and dad, thank you for telling me I could do any crazy career choice I wanted. Finally, I want to thank all the artists who worked on this film for over a year, including Rhythm and Hughes. Sadly, Rhythm and Hughes is suffering severe financial difficulties right now. I urge you all to remember.
Which highlighted a problem in the VFX industry, as VFX houses would bid to take on a VFX project and undercut their competition. After that, if the project ran over time, say the director wanted something changed, this is where their already tight margins would be lost. Streaming sites like Netflix, Hulu, and Apple TV Plus have been said to have saved the majority of the VFX industry, as these sites have been applying upper tier VFX to its series, creating what Milk VFX CEO Will Cohen refers to as feature television.